Dear friends and faithful believers, with hearts overflowing with hope and gratitude, we extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each of you who have gathered here today on our channel. May the peace and grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be ever present with you, guiding and uplifting you in every moment. On the evening of August 20th, a magnitude 4.6 earthquake struck Simao County in Pur City, located in Yunnan Province. This seismic event, with its shallow focus at a depth of just 10 kilometers, resulted in powerful and widespread tremors throughout the region. The intensity of the earthquake was such that it profoundly affected many residents, who reported experiencing some of the strongest shaking they have encountered in recent years. The force of the earthquake was so considerable that it caused noticeable shaking of buildings, which in turn led to significant anxiety and distress among the local population. The impact was so severe that it even frightened pets, with numerous reports of cats and other animals running in panic due to the tremors. Surveillance cameras across various locations captured the dramatic and unsettling effects of the earthquake. In one instance, footage from a billiard room showed the sudden shaking sending billiard balls flying across the table, highlighting the intensity of the seismic activity. The earthquake's impact on infrastructure was strikingly evident. Numerous buildings throughout Pur City displayed visible cracks and damage to their walls and structural elements. While the tremors were particularly pronounced in the main urban area of Simao County, their effects extended to surrounding areas as well, including Ning'er County, Jiangcheng County, and other neighboring regions. The widespread nature of the earthquake's impact underscores the need for a thorough assessment and a coordinated response to address the damage and support the affected communities. In response to the earthquake, the Jinghong City Earthquake Relief Command Office acted swiftly, organizing and coordinating disaster response efforts across the towns and administrative divisions within its jurisdiction. This rapid response was crucial for assessing the situation and ensuring that necessary resources were deployed to the most affected areas. An emergency response team, consisting of 188 personnel, 38 vehicles, and 5 rescue dogs, was immediately mobilized to support rescue operations and assist local residents. Despite the significant impact on buildings and the strong tremors felt throughout the area, no major structural collapses have been reported. This outcome has brought relief to local authorities and residents, as the earthquake could have caused serious damage due to its scale and shallow depth. In the epicenter area of Yixiong City, a comprehensive inspection was conducted on 16 villages and 1 community to assess the earthquake's impact. Thankfully, no casualties have been reported at this time, which is a great comfort to local residents. However, some areas were particularly affected by the intense tremors. Specifically, Shaojai Village, Dezai Village, Longlong Village, and Ganhazi Village experienced the strongest tremors, prompting residents to remain vigilant. Local authorities are actively engaged in detailed assessments to determine the extent of the damage. Their focus has been on critical infrastructure, including water supply systems, power grids, and road networks, which are essential for daily life. In addition to these basic services, residential buildings are continuously assessed to identify any structural damage or weaknesses that could pose risks to residents. This thorough assessment is necessary to ensure the safety and well-being of affected communities. The authorities are giving top priority to the restoration of essential services and the mitigation of immediate risks in the aftermath of the earthquake. Their efforts are focused on ensuring that critical infrastructure, such as water supply systems, power grids, and transportation networks, are repaired and operational as quickly as possible. This includes addressing any damage that could potentially disrupt daily life or hinder recovery efforts. The situation is being closely monitored, with ongoing inspections and assessments providing crucial information to guide recovery and reconstruction activities in the coming days and weeks. These inspections are essential for understanding the full extent of the damage and planning effective responses. Historical data from the China Earthquake Network Center reveals that the region around the epicenter has a history of seismic activity. Over the past 5 years, within a 200 kilometers radius of the epicenter, there have been 58 recorded earthquakes with magnitudes of 3.0 or higher. This data highlights the region's susceptibility to earthquakes and underscores the necessity for continued vigilance, preparation, and proactive response planning. Such measures are critical to minimizing the impact of future seismic events on local communities and infrastructure, helping to protect lives and property. In moments of crisis such as these, it becomes profoundly important to seek comfort and strength through our faith and the power of prayer. Such times of difficulty and upheaval call us to turn to God for guidance, support, and protection. We are reminded that God is a constant source of hope and solace, especially when faced with the trials and tribulations that accompany natural disasters and other unforeseen challenges. Turning to God in prayer allows us to surrender our worries and fears, trusting that He is with us every step of the way. His divine providence and grace serve as a solid foundation upon which we can build our hope and resilience. When we place our trust in His wisdom and love, we find the courage to navigate through adversity. This trust helps us to remain steadfast and strong, even in the face of uncertainty and hardship. Moreover, our faith provides a wellspring of inner strength and reassurance, guiding us through the tumultuous times with a sense of peace and confidence. It is through this deep-rooted faith that we are able to confront the difficulties and challenges that life presents. Despite the chaos and disruption caused by natural disasters, our belief in God's overarching plan and His protective care empowers us to face the future with optimism and tranquility. In every trial, we are encouraged to lean on our faith, allowing it to illuminate our path and bolster our spirits. By embracing the comfort that comes from a relationship with God, we gain the fortitude needed to overcome obstacles and emerge from the storm stronger and more united. This divine support not only helps us to endure the immediate trials, but also fosters a lasting peace that endures beyond the crises we face.